tell you something. At least I pray for Teacher May Tiburcio that she has colon cancer. But Teacher Evelyn doesn't know that. Even me, I do not know that too. And let me ask you something to all Filipinos. To all of Filipinos, don't trust the Marcoses anyway. At least we wake up in the truth of accountability. When I see those Iglesia ni Cristo were participating in the protest and rally, I didn't realize there was a protest in Iglesia ni Cristo. We are the one. For me, I'm just gonna say to those imbecile Marcos loyalists who were fake Filipinos, even Sangkay Janjan, the pathetic blogger, for me, let's show a unity instead of fights or debates. For me, I am non-political too. I am a Duterte supporter. I am non-political. This is hard to say to those Marcos loyalists. Don't be such a manipulative. Just like Mark Domingo Cruz. Just like Sangkay Janjan. Because, for me, look at Dan Mardayaw. He never posts any political affiliation. Or Eskel Penumbra, he doesn't post anything. I saw my good friend is taken care of. At least, he watched the news, what really happened in the Philippines about the protest, that we are the one, that was Iglesia ni Cristo protest, to show the support of Rodante Marcoleta. He was being sued of plunder. This is really what I'm saying, folks. For me, when I make my content in my blog about the protest, what happened there in the Philippines, about the flood control, like I said, mga kababayan, I just want to tell all of you, if I want to tell all of you, don't support the Marcoses. No more Marcoses in the Philippines. I remember in the EDSA People Power Revolution in 1986 of Cory Aquino, I tell the whole story to Mommy Ellen in the history book. For me, I'm also an anti-Marcos at time when I realized my favorite superhero, Rodrigo Duterte, was arrested. For me, I don't like Marcoses. The Marcos are the villain. The Aquino are heroes. Like I was told by Luis Cabales, that time in 1986, EDSA People Power Revolution, the Aquinos are heroes. If what happened, if Bongbong Marcos had been ousted in Malacanang, just like what happened to Benjamin Netanyahu, just like what happened to Yoon Suk Yeol, and I think that will be a fate of his father, Ferdinand E. Marcos Sr., that he was ousted in 1986, during the time of Ronald Reagan, when Cory Aquino forced Ferdinand E. Marcos Sr. to fled to Hawaii, and Aquino had transitioned at the government as revolutionary government, which is 1986. This is hard to say. You don't know about history of EDSA People Power Revolution. January 21st, when Gloria Macapagal Arroyo was installed as a second female president of the Philippines, and he was she replaced Joseph Estrada as the former president of the Philippines. What really happened is, ERAP was being ousted. This is what you realize. to those Marcos loyalists who were fake Filipinos. Oh, even for Nino Barsaga, the guy who named Boy Mura, if you don't realize about the accountability and the history book, what really happened is, that will be happen in the Philippine history. Just like I said, oh, will you remember Manuel Luis Antonio when he visited in the Malacanang, or the book of the 1987 Constitution? That was Cory Aquino. Oh, in 1987 Constitution, when the sixth president in another term do not run for the second term, run for the first term only, it will be end of the term. That what you realize 1987 Constitution. For me, I remember the time I told to Carlos Santos Fernandez, my friend, do not join with Marcos loyalist. You will get bashed, you will get bullied. I warned Carlos. I told him, do not join with Marcos loyalist. Huwag ka makisali. I told him. I told Carlos Santos Fernandez, let's be non-political. I told to Bomber Nando, let's be non-political too. We do not join with the Marcos loyalists. We have to be non-political. Me, I'm also a former Marcos loyalist since 2014 until 2025. When I left the Marcos loyalists, and what really happened to my idol Rodrigo Duterte, he was arrested, and I realized what really happened is, I left the Marcos loyalist and I was being scammed by Bangag. I was being scammed by Bangag. I told to everyone I got scammed. I apologize to Teacher Kel and Eskel Penumbra that I'm the one who endorsed Bangag. And I know I got scammed in the first place. I got scammed by Bangag named Bongbong Marcos. So let me ask you something to all of you. Let's be non-political. As you realize about the corruption, bravery in the Philippines, same as what happened like in Israel, same as what happened in South Korea,